can you give us a little bit of insight into what you'll be talking about at Aminicom?
Sure. Well, the very topic is going to be about change management. And from my perspective, to become a good leader, an effective leader, you have to, in a way, have effective communication skills. So the way you communicate your vision, the way you communicate your ideas, the way you motivate people, encourage people, or inspire people, most of the time depends on the way you communicate with these people. Therefore, I say it's so difficult to become an effective, good, or strong leader without having effective communication skills. Therefore, if you want to lead a change or shape the future or have a saying in the future and lead our people for changes, maybe first we should look at our way of communicating with them. That's why I say let's just first change our way of communication, and then it might be a lot easier for us to lead a change in our company. So in that respect, I will try to, in a way, make people question about some of the common misperceptions about leadership communication. And therefore, I'm planning to focus on 5 topics or 5 features about this way we look at the communication in general sense. First, we have a common sense that the higher the ranks, speaking skill is the primary communication asset that we need to have, which I believe wrong. So this is something that I'm going to question together with my audience, because the more we speak, we think that the more we will fulfill our leadership position. Or if we look at the other way around, we may also think that, oh, since we're leaders now, we rather be talking to people, talking and talking and talking. And I believe that this is a misperception. And my argument is that don't assume that people will follow whatever you're going to say, no matter how you're saying it, just because you are in the position of a leader. So I highly advise people to look at the way they're listening to people first. Because once we listen to people carefully, with full-heartedly, with great interest and patience, only then we get the chance to understand people, to understand their needs, fears, interests, level of knowledge, experience, and so on. And then, if we talk to them accordingly, then it will be much easier for us to lead them for a change. So that's one thing that I want to question in my speech. And another thing, we think that speeches are all about speakers, or we also believe that presentations are all about presenters, which I also believe wrong. Since we're on the stage, or we're in front of the people, or in a big hall, and we are the ones who are speaking, we have a tendency to believe that the speech is about us. We are the star, since we are under the spotlights. This is also something that I want to question. Just because you're on the stage, just because you are the one speaking to people, don't assume that you are the king or the queen. Actually, I would like to have my audience to rethink again the fact that even if we are the speaker, actually it's the audience who is the king and the queen. So that's another thing I will further go on to detail in my speech.